Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and back online today on this lovely Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. Started the stream at 8 a.m. sharp today, right on time. And we're gonna be playing some more Final Fantasy 16 today for a couple hours. We are, I believe, close to the end, maybe even experiencing the end of the game today. Not sure, but we'll see when we get there. Got about 3 to 4 hours to play, so that is what we'll do. Alright, looks like we got everything set up. Everything's good to go here. Let's get the PS5 going. Let's see if we can finish up this story today. I'm not sure how close I am to the end. I'm assuming pretty close, but considering everything that's happened, I mean, we literally fought against God, you know, so looks like we're gonna have to do so again. But it's going pretty well. I think we're pretty close to the end, and gonna be starting the DLC soon, so that's exciting. Maybe in the next, like tomorrow or the day after or something like that. So only a couple of streams to go before the end of the Final Fantasy 16 streams for now. So let's see. Alright, got everything set up, we're good to go. Let's get right into it. Back into the action. I think I have some side stuff to do, maybe. Don't quite remember from last time. Let's see. No, looks like we already got the side stuff done, just the main story stuff, so yeah. There should be that mark there, but we just haven't unlocked it yet. That'll probably be for the ultimate weapon, I'm sure. So let's talk to Otto and let's continue the story for the floating city in the sky now.
Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing.
Yeah.
How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Is this everyone?
Oh yeah, I guess not everyone knows exactly how this happened. Quite yet.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Variscian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? Certainly looked that way, from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we gonna manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
I forgot I was gonna rewatch that cutscene with Ultima just to get a grasp on it a little bit
Same
more.
goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like
general
this.
idea of what's going on.
Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
The underlying means and all that, but be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm still not
Joshua seemed upset.
I'm still not overly surprised or anything by the story quite yet. Like any crazy turns. I think it's because I've played so many Final Fantasy games that it's like expected at this point. I think Final Fantasy XIV specifically, man, that story's insane, especially by the time you get to Endwalker.
How may I help
So this
you
one's not
today?
throwing me for a loop yet.
Here's the latest information I have.
But it's still good. It's still good.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Alright, so yeah, we gotta go to Origin. Vast structure that lay dormant beneath the crystalline dominion for countless centuries. When Ultima's scheme reached its final stages, it was summoned from the depths, sowing untold destruction and leaving bleak black skies in its wake. It eerily resembles a mother crystal. What? Thank you for the 5-stream streak, Bowster. Appreciate
The
it.
state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Much appreciated, much obliged. 07, the original streak. Hey, maybe when I move to the new place and I start up my streams again, the internet there will be more stable. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Ultima may have created us,
Or it'll be even worse.
but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us?
Hopefully for your sakes, I could not take unstable internet.
Withered, godless
Well,
place.
learn to
where our
live with it,
newfound
you know.
freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
If you have to deal with it, you have to deal with it.
That may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
How you doing? Did you use the maximum sleep? I did actually. I actually laid down and slept for a full like 8 hours.
To reach that crystal.
And it was amazing because I was
Then it's a
actually
good
tired
thing
enough to sleep.
I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the
You gonna fly us up there,
founders
Joshua?
await in those skies.
I don't know about that.
Certain about this?
I mean, how else are we
Am
gonna
I
get up there though?
certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our
I gotta stay
fight. Remember.
Stay busy and active during my day so that when bedtime comes around, I'm tired enough to sleep, you know?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings?
Oh, your wings, Dion?
Lest you forget,
I'll ride them any
you're going
day.
to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
There is, there's like, I was talking about FF14 earlier, like, and how I haven't been surprised by this game yet of the story, and that might be because I'm Final Fantasy pilled and I've just played other Final Fantasy games, so I'm kind of like used to the way it is or the way it plays out in a sense. But so I'm waiting for. Oh, hello, Dot. Mog's your 5 stream a 7 stream stream. All right, buddy. Shit, you did get mogged. I'm waiting for still waiting for the point where the story like really takes a crazy turn, you know, and like in an unexpected way. But so far, everything is playing out as a traditional, you know, Final Fantasy game would. Although I will say this game, and I think it's very streamlined in aspects of its gameplay, and I think the story is too. But that's only when you compare it to something like FF14, because I think a lot of the other mainline Final Fantasy games that aren't MMOs are also pretty streamlined and sort of in their storytelling. But there's like a layer of depth sort of removed when you compare like FF16 to FF14. I know I talk about FF14 a lot, but it's because I played it and played through the entire story, all 4 expansions, and I really, really liked it. But it's like in FF16 is in line with like the other single player Final Fantasy games, which is most of them. But compared to 14 is just, dude, the story's so fucking insane. When they say when they were talking about their power of will in FF16, I was like, oh shit, here we go. This is like kind of what they're doing in FF14. I don't want to do any like spoilers or anything, but when the characters talk about using their willpower of like their will to, I don't know, live, survive, you know, as opposed to Ultima, you know, will to survive or whatever as a god, I thought that was going to be used as a more like tangible thing, because in Final Fantasy XIV there's a specific story beat, like, I don't know, I guess that's the way to say it, story beat, story element, something like that. Part of the story that something that is intangible in the universe, right? When you talk about something like a person's will or something, becomes more tangible in that story and is actually used in the story as like a, not necessarily a physical thing from what I remember anyways, but it's more talked about and explained in depth. And I was wondering if that's where this was going to go when the characters were mentioning like that sort of stuff. But I don't know. It's yet to be seen. But that's sort of what I mean when I feel like there's a layer of depth removed that could be that they could go into a little bit more. But then that's when it starts to get really confusing. Because FF14 was kind of confusing in that regard too, at least on first playthrough.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Take as much time as you need, brother. Something tells me Ultima will wait.
Well, you better. Do a quick 10-minute stream, whatever Dot wants. Oh shit, dude. Does Dot have like the notifs on? Does the phone start buzzing and ringing when the stream pops up? Because it's Final Fantasy 16? I don't know if I could get away with it, you know?
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Do it for her.
It's almost time.
Oh,
better make sure.
Well. I don't even need to open my map to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 side quests in the home base. Well, it looks like we are not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 more behind me. Aha, up there. The green dots, they have arrived. Oh, good to have 8. Oh, because there's 2 in the messages. Holy. Alright. Alright, well, this has got to be it before we, you know, the finale here. In a mood, in case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all his time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with his supply of antelope bones.
What is it this time, Torgal?
And perhaps we can, do the last hunt or 2, get, you know, get that legendary, that OPS sword made, in search of a lost home from Vivian. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exist ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime, and it was a chance encounter with one such tome from a distance that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. Okay, Vivian, I will do that.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
quest to pick
I
up.
will not forget this kindness, my lord.
You're still on about Eastpool.
go
Bro,
to
just go already. What are you waiting for? What? why is bro still standing outside my door saying he'll go to Eastpool? The fuck is that about?
You alright?
Ask about Origin.
About that.
If there's anything I can do to help you kill this ultimate bloke, you just say the word. You could promise to take Sid's name off my hands.
Aye.
Don't even joke about that. Anyway, I thought you said you hadn't finished with it yet. I did, didn't I? Now, if you wanted to give me an even grander title, something to rival your Sid the Outlaw, that'd be a different story.
See.
Gav the Magnificent, Gav the Almighty, Gav the Lionheart, something along those lines. I'll leave that to you to decide. I'm sure you're more than capable of choosing the perfect moniker for Sid's right-hand man. Look at him, he's just fucking yapping. Is this the first time I've chosen someone's extra dialogue and they just it like turns to Clive? I don't remember that happening. Right hand man, eh? I'll take it.
You off then?
It's him, I tell you. The
Uncle
Krill
Byron.
Prince.
Ask about Origin. Set on this plan of yours then? I am. Never were one to shy away from a fight. Some might say it runs in the family. Your father would be proud.
Thank you, Uncle.
I know he'll be with us up there.
As for down here,
You may take comfort in the knowledge that the realm will be in my capable hands until you return. Ha ha ha. Indeed. Alright, you have a
Clive,
quest
my
for me?
boy. Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
Eugene?
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Sure.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
So I wonder, because a lot of the things happening in the world, that Ultima's been sort of like,
Don't worry, my
working
boy.
behind the scenes.
Rutherford is in
and-
Randalar this very moment, singing your praises to all and sundry. They'll adore you.
Since Ultima's been working behind the scenes on some things, you know, like controlling the child or whatever, just all sorts of ways. I wonder if Sid's original idea of like him thinking that destroying the mother crystals and all that was sort of implanted in him, or you know,
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they
influenced
will.
in some
It's
way
just a big crystal.
by Ultima.
How hard could it be?
Courage.
Bullshit. Ask about Origin.
My decision is made.
I shall carry you and your brother to Origin, that the Lesage name might live on in honor, not in infamy, even if I should not. Your Highness, you're
You
not.
said it yourself.
This is a journey from which I may not return, and yet I am resolved to go. Ultima took much from me, and he means to strip us all of what little we have left.
Must be stopped.
Whatever the cost.
You must.
Thank you, Your Highness. You are as over-hasty as your brother. Save your thanks for when this is over.
I await your word. Ah, Clive. This is it then, brother.
Our last dance with Ultima awaits. Only the Founder knows what awaits us up there.
Indeed.
But whatever we find, we shall overcome it. It would not do to disappoint our friends. They all believe in you, Clive. They would follow you to the ends of the earth if they could.
You're wrong.
My friends don't follow me, they spur me on. I couldn't have made it this far without them. Nor without you, Joshua. You gave me your blessing and made me your shield. Without you, I don't know how I would have even survived. Even when we're apart, you were always with me, and I trust you'll be with me now until the end.
Of course.
Whatever that may be. Where there's a will.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's not nothing.
Finally done with work. Go
I've
get some
received
food,
word from
alright.
Cyril.
I do not
The
want
Undying
anything from the
have
store, I'm
found
good.
Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
Actually, if you could grab me $1 million from the store, that'd be great.
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but...
They were out last
join
time?
me?
Fuck.
Of course.
Maybe this time.
I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
So many quests to pick up.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her. Bearers with no one to look after them.
Balmung, that's the place.
When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
That was locked.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Then we go together to Balmung Dark. Yep.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
How long has it been since the jailers of Balmung abandoned their charges? Without food or water, they won't last long.
There's so many side quests, this might just be a side quest only stream today.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Has an accent in Northreach.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
You don't have anything new, Hector? I still don't have everything I need for the upgrade. Hello, Vivian.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but... But perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Is that important, huh? Alright. Grab, oh boy. Gosh, you got some stuff for me.
Quick look.
Got some stuff for me, huh? Oh my god.
Think you can help?
Bro, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like 12 fucking quests or something popped up. I don't know, man. Over 10 for sure.
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion. When all along he was here, standing right beside me.
Okay, you don't mean, okay. No. Just going after Clive now.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Midadol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Who's gonna put Miss Midadol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Miss Shirley says we're not allowed in the dungeon. But Miss Midadol doesn't mind.
When you return, would you mind teaching the children another lesson? They did so enjoy your last.
Perhaps I could teach them to put together another contraption that they've broken and do it wrong as well myself.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies?
Oh,
you aren't trying to give
airship.
the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
Sure.
First I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the Cursebreakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the Cursebreakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
They make an oil down at the docks in Aldale that's as slippery as the sea nasties they render it from. With that and the bone I told you about, I shall be able to finish the prototype.
Alright. I'll go get that for you.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly.
Whatever should I...
wait.
Next? She seems preoccupied.
A love story, perhaps?
When isn't she?
But with a happy ending, of course.
Wait, huh? Oh shit, I forgot you could go up there. I was like, what the fuck's that? How do I get up there? I forgot there was even a staircase going up here. I just never had to go up here for, well, not never, but I haven't gone up here in quite a while. I think I spawned in here when I first got here or something. I don't remember, but...
I will not let them be forgotten.
Hey,
Sid,
man.
may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Cid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
I'll go instead.
You are a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Cid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
I think we were there before. The name sounds familiar. Yo, word up. G-Dog, let's get it. Be out. Alright, what else do we got? A couple things. Wait, can I... No, I can't go through this way. Gotta go back down. Right. Hello, Jake. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I got side quests galore now that I'm like fucking at the end of the game. Almost. This has to be the last like set of side quests. What's wrong, Torgal? What's going on, man?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Cid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Cid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Cid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Cid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Christmas Eve. Yep. I will be working And working.
Say what you will.
Working.
Lady Karen has seen herself.
And working. I was visiting my dad for a day though.
First the skies, then the crystal. What next? The advent of Great Griga herself.
Then I'm moving soon. Lots going on.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Alright. Time to drop everything. It's Torgal time. We'll do the Torgal side quests first as soon as we are able to pick everything up here. There's so much.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword.
That's
They
fuck.
lurk
That's
in the
censorship.
shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
A fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Out of the $1 million packets again? Fuck. One of these days I'm gonna have it. Yeah, so this entire stream is probably just gonna be side quests. Because I talked to Otto to progress the main story, and then literally like 12 of them popped up. I counted, there were 8 here in the hideaway, and then I looked at fucking got here, and there was like 4 more around the world.
Alright,
so,
Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Don't think I'm getting any main story done today.
Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project.
Before I have to go to sleep.
You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's like the mountain from Final Fantasy 15, bro. Mountain adamantoids.
Normally I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near an adamantus, let alone one that's had a few centuries to let its temper simmer. They're mean bastards, and they only get meaner with age. Why do you think the village of Old Bidza was abandoned?
Fair. Alright, I finally picked up all the quests here. Let's look at the map. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Got a lot going on, huh? Well, let's see if we can do Torgal's one first at Port Isolde. Let's go see what Torgal's up to. I want to do his quest first.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy.
Don't make him swim.
I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Rage baiting my dog. Mad?
This place hasn't changed at all. The rook is right through those trees. Come on.
The hell are we?
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Not big boy Torgal, he quick.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Oh.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy?
Oh.
Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
He's so cute.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Now that's going in the collection back in the hideout for sure. Something else?
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
It's like I know.
All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
Oh, wow, what a view.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
W. Torgal side quest. The charged sparring sword and Cavil's Fang +1 increases Torgal's attack potency. Clive's old sparring sword, salvaged by a faithful friend in the aftermath of the Ironblood invasion 18 winters past. Remember, Clive, your blade is now your only weapon. From Rodney Murdoch. Good old Rodney. 07 to that guy.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Right, well, we're right here. Might as well go grab the oil from the audio docks for mid. Make this prototype.
It's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Still need to grab more though. I did hear about the COD designer guy. That was very sad to hear because he was like a creator or like co-creator working on the Modern Warfare games. Right? Like, dude, I'm just thinking back to like Modern Warfare 1 and 2. Oh man. Such good games. Very sad. Yeah, co-creator. That quest gave me 5600 XP. Yeah, it was a lot. Oh, I forgot mid also had. Well, sorry. I have another thing I need to grab too. I forgot. Clive's old sparring sword, salvaged by Torgal in the aftermath of the Ironblood invasion and hidden at Clive's original hideaway, the Rookery. It is a reminder of who Clive once was and who he has become, as well as of the unbreakable bond between lifelong friends. A fine hound. The two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now, but there is still a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. He'd step in front of a bloody raging behemoth if it meant protecting you. That don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes you just want someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of Kupo nuts. You do good to remember that. Thank you, Lady Karen. I will remember that. Is there a... Oh, okay. Get another reward here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
2365. If the drunken galley captain I shared a table with last night is to be believed, word of your exploits has made its way across the seas to the great continent. What is more, she claims there are those who would see you flourish, herself being one such woman. Give me the Genji gloves, huh?
All yours.
Well, well, well.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. That's pretty good. Because that's just damage across the board. Yeah, that's pretty good. I might get rid of the defense for that one. Do I have any other yellows? Legendary type shit? No. Type shit. Talisman of Priming. It's alright. I do like this one though, because I'm using this one a lot. The Dancing Steel. Genji, just like League of Legends.
Why the
no,
hell
it's from Valorant. Come on.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The hideaway.
Of course.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one.
The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Oh, that's what it's not League of Legends. It was League of Outlaws. That's where Genji's from.
The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Further, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
I was checking what are the opening hours of the Christmas market in my city, because I was thinking of going to get a nice glog coffee there tomorrow, and apparently they just closed the whole market yesterday. Me when I enjoy a nice glog in the morning. You know that a Christmas market closed on the 22nd? Here in the U.S., probably not. Over there, where there's probably laws for people not working on holidays, I don't know, probably. They're probably like, hey, if you want to enjoy a Christmas market before Christmas, come enjoy a Christmas market, and then fuck off when it's actually Christmas and go spend time with your family, including the workers. Maybe that's what they're thinking, I don't know. That would be my guess. Hello, Conrad.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Oh.
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Bro, Clive is more patient than I am. I would have been like, you fucking idiots.
If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Furder.
You need to evacuate.
I think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing to throw at him.
Never. Never forget. Never forget what? The fact that, you know, Lubor was...
What's Lubor raving about?
Lubor was gonna, you know, actually a bear, and people were taking stuff to throw at him. Or never forget that once you go flat, you never go back.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Kind of an ominous sign. Never forget. Okay, okay, okay. Peace.
Go with Gilbert.
Lord Furder.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic.
More like Lord Turda, am I right?
They wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools. Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Blue Boar is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
I cooked his ass so good, bro. Uh-oh.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Run!
Just go!
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, come on, guys.
Come on, then. Just go.
What the fuck?
Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make
It's
sure
like
the
they-
streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
It's like they conveniently forgot about, oh, he did make that
All
cleaver
day,
for me.
every day,
Fuck.
making sure things run smoothly around here.
He did fix my shit.
Ever
Oh,
say thank
shit.
you? Ever?
Oh, fuck. I
did
never did say
Lubor
thank you
ever
for that.
complain?
Oh, fuck.
Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
He does so much good for this town. Fuck, I forgot. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, shit, he's right. Why was I just blinded by, like, pure hatred and
Lubor,
racism?
we've heard enough.
Well, I guess maybe it's... Maybe not
We
racism.
will
Whatever,
not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn
whatever
to
it
protect.
is called that when you hate a bearer, I guess.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
Sorry, Beach, like, the stories are so frustrating.
Alright then.
People wouldn't just instantly change like that.
Fine.
Because some kids were, like, sticking up for him. They were literally, like, not 2 minutes ago throwing fucking rocks at him. They were stoning him in the goddamn town square, bro. He was literally getting fucking stoned 2 minutes ago. What an insane turnaround.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy.
The one employee, you get fired, the whole place comes crashing down.
Until the outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly
Cool, I guess he's a human being again, and we can treat him like
we
one.
at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands.
A terrible
the
side
town guard will
quest.
muster at the north gate.
It's my least favorite side quest so far.
Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I understand that.
I leave the selection and
Always.
coordination of the
No,
messengers in your hands,
not always, Conrad.
command of
Because
our
literally
men and yours,
3 minutes ago,
If you would both be so
180 seconds
kind.
ago, you were throwing stones at this man's fucking head, bro.
As you wish.
Not always.
Naturally, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our
Like,
one
I get
and
this game
only
is
concern.
streamlined.
As long as we survive,
So like,
it doesn't matter
they don't
what
spend too much
trinkets we might
time on
lose.
anything on like
Our riches
an
can be
MMO,
regained.
for instance.
And if anyone doubts
FF14,
that,
but
let
like,
it be
dude,
known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
a little bit more
Very
depth
well.
maybe
I shall tell them.
to these characters.
Where do I fit into this plan?
And like a better,
Where else but the most perilous place of all?
I don't know.
I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are.
Like the
Alright
SpongeBob
then, we all
episode,
know what
Band
we
eats
have
for
to
SpongeBob
do.
attempts to convince Bikini
Now
Bottom to
it's
come around and
simply a
try
matter
it
of doing
in the band after their fight.
For Dalamil.
I haven't seen that one. All you can get is 3 minutes of character development. I think they could have done it in 3 minutes. They just didn't do it correctly.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Have you ever seen those short films that are like 3 minutes or under, and it like tells such like a heart-wrenching like, like just such a beautiful like story, and it's just in such a short amount of time, 180 seconds, 120 seconds, something like that, you know? They have the means to do it. They just, I don't know. They just did not cook with this one. We have aiming high, lines in the sand 2. Shit over here. Read fanfics with more character development in 1K words. Yeah. You could have just gone about it in a little bit of a different way, I don't know.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
Actually, I've been playing for like over an hour. I haven't done any combat yet. I've just been talking to people. Today is gonna be side quest only, I think. What are we doing here? Oh, we need to go this way.
Can't leave a single one alive.
Big boy. Teleporting around is pretty fucking sick, I will say. God damn it, can you take out the goddamn weapon? Cinema. I guess I should have ulted first. I didn't think it was the episode tanky. I like how I call it ulting instead of semi-priming. Too used to calling it ulting. I don't know. He is kind of ulting.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
I love Zentetsugen. Dude, me too. That's a sick ability. Everyone just wants to be Virgil nowadays, huh?
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done.
Lord Underhill?
Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town,
I don't want your apology,
we should
bro.
never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry.
Bro.
We only hope that you can forgive us.
We're sorry for getting very physically violent with you and stoning you in the street.
If you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
But now all of a sudden he's a human being. You can be mayor again. Okay.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
Yeah, like they just forgot.
We do. But that is not a stain on your character.
Oh, really? Because it seemed like a pretty big stain before.
We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
What an insane turnaround, bro.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course.
It first appeared in FF6, Virgil stole that shit.
And secondly...
Okay, but do you know where FF6 got it from?
You will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers
Virgil
must
simply
end
popularized
here in
it.
Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
I would not be mayor of the town that just stoned me like
How
in the same day.
fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace.
Same day,
Now,
going from getting stoned by
myself
the
a
townspeople to
leader.
being promoted to
Here.
mayor by them.
For everything.
That's crazy.
Lubo, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Bruises on his face, concussion in the head, still fresh. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm mayor now, alright." Briar's Kiss signboard. Emblem of the Briar's Kiss, pride of Dalimil. The forge is almost as popular with traveling merchants as the trading post famous healing bass. The weary can soak away their saddle sores on the way to Dragsfang. See, here's my problem with this game. If this were... I don't really want to name many other Final Fantasy games because it's been a while since I've played some other ones, but some other games, maybe even the MMOs, you would be able to go into those famous healing baths and just like, even if there was no necessary mechanic there, maybe it healed you, maybe it didn't, or you'd at least be able to go in and just like check it out. It's like chill in there for a bit, you know? I feel like there's not a whole lot of interior stuff in this game, you know? It's very just outwardly, I mean, there's other, you know, plenty of other Final Fantasy games like that too, but you can't like go into the baths. They didn't make a spot inside the baths to like, even if there's nothing necessarily to do there, it would be cool to, I don't know, hit the fucking tub. Dude, imagine they added Clive with a bathrobe, or just like a towel around him, and he's going into the baths, man. Maybe you get a back shot, like camera shot. I mean, from just Clive's cheeks as he like walks in.
Faster!
Zantetsuken is Odin's sword. It is used for swords that are known to cut through steel or iron, namely blades that are smith by Kobayashi Yasuhiro. So FF6 got it from feudal Japan, I guess. I was just rage baiting you. I didn't know where the fuck it came from either. I was just like, oh, you know, but did you know where FF6 got it from? It was. Did you not see the paintings on the wall of Judgment Cut? Right, well, it wasn't called Judgment Cut. And the caveman paintings on the wall thousands of years ago.
Rather, if you
I guess
were a tortoise, Torgor,
Virgil's ability isn't
where
called.
do you hide?
It's not the same thing though, but it's like the same idea, just like a bunch of cuts. around in. Oh shit, is that the turtle? That is the turtle. I'm sorry, I was unserious when I said that. Fuck. Little damage here. Stagger time. But I learned something new today. Where did feudal Japan get it from? I said that full well knowing I didn't know shit. So death by 1,000 cuts. I was thinking that too. I was like, it came to my mind, 1,000 cuts, and I was like, it would be something related. But I don't know. It could just be the true origin of it, you know. Gotta start something.
You're finished.
Adamantoid shell. Not quite as big as the FF15 one. It is believed an adamantoids will grow a thin new layer to its protective shell once every 2 moons, considering that many of the cute creatures live for hundreds of years. It should come as no surprise that these shells of older specimens can be several hands thick and weigh over 50
Better get
stone.
these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Fuck it, let's travel back. Actually, no, let's not travel back. We got more to do here, right? Yeah, we got something over here. We got something over there. We got stuff everywhere.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
My beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. It shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you, your father. A long stream today? Nope. Nope, just the usual, like, 3 to 4 hours, because I work.
An inheritance?
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, your grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
Just so having to line up with what
He wished
Clive's
to
doing.
see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
Gotta go take care of some things, be back for you, and sounds good.
It's true that those most
Yep,
loyal
I'll just
to
be
your
side
father
questing.
were the
I don't think
first to
that we'll be
suffer
doing
the
anything else
Duchess's
today, so.
wrath. But one at least remains. And she
Nothing
has
crazy
come
happening.
bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Yeah, I'm just
Thank
gonna
you,
complete
sir.
the side quest today, and then I'll do main story next stream tomorrow.
Shall we then?
I think that's what we're doing today, and that is what we're doing today. I'm already an hour 40 in, so only going for like another 2 hours. And we got lots of side quests to do. Hello, Torgal.
This is the Required Tree, an archive where we of the Undying collect and collate our findings. Fragments of Ultima's true nature surely lie buried within these pages. We have only to unearth them.
The Undying are not the only secret fellowship in this realm, you know. There are others, each working for their own ends. Why, not so very long ago, a society committed to discovering how one might cast magics without a catalyst was found to be operating throughout Valisthea. They were denounced as heretics, rooted out, and driven from our shores, never to be seen again.
Damn, maybe they achieved that on other shores. Lord Cyril, acolyte stationed across Valisthea, reported a curious change in the primeval structures we have come to refer to as monoliths. Following the fall of Drake's tail and the change in the skies, allow me to present the preliminary findings of our archaeologians' investigations into those monoliths most near at hand. We were able to visually confirm the activation of the structure in the northern reaches of the Velcroy. The sandstorm forced our temporary retreat. We will make a second attempt when the wind drops. In Draco's Deep, our team was able to make direct contact with the monolith. However, no further change was observed upon touching its surface, nor upon dealing it several stout blows with both fist and blade. Whatever the purpose of its activation, it would appear to be other than that of the defensive echoes we have encountered among previous relics of the Fallen and their predecessors. We shall continue our investigations, both of the monoliths proper and of any historical writings that might refer to them, and inform your lordship forthwith should they produce any discoveries of note. May the Phoenix's flame burn ever in your heart. Tamaj. So, Second Order of Archaeologian. It's the same name as a Final Fantasy XII character. Surely not the same. Huh.
My lord, your
The fact that we
grace.
don't know anything about the other continent is kind of weird. I mean, it's been explained why,
I
I
hardly
think, but
recognize
like,
you. I am
nothing. What if there's Mother Crystals
retainer
over
of
there,
House
dude?
Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay.
You are most.
I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Alright.
The griffin your father meant to slay is currently nesting in Titan's Wake, not far from here. Slay it in his stead, and claim the Heartstone that he could not.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Right. Talk to this guy for something else? Goddamn.
Lord Marquis,
Quest after quest.
if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
I might not even finish all the damn quests today.
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both.
Oh, good. Well,
Though he has
should
been
be okay.
silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, It would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Well, at least you're learning.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Okay. Three's company. We got the Titan's Wake thing we gotta kill. So much to do. Wow.
Good girl. Faster! Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is.
For House Rossfield.
Wake and win!
Which is Latin. Got that shit, okay. Yeah. Let's go, Griffin down. Give me that shit. The Heartstone. Griffins suffer something akin to the crystal's curse. Their flesh slowly turning to stone over a lifetime of channeling ether. Unlike bears, however, the effect is far more gradual and limited to a sac around their hearts, the slower progress of petrification resulting in the formation of a gemstone of rare beauty.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goritha will know.
Oh, I expect she will. What do you got? Some damn orchestrion rolls or something? Oh, the Will of Darkness, Gungnir. Gungnir will damage by 30%? That's kind of crazy. 50k. I don't know about that, man. I got $500,000, but that seems a little expensive.
Fine choice. Of course. Anything else?
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me,
Fuck
I
is a
shall have the
lapidary?
stone cut and set forthwith.
The art and craft of cutting, shaping, and polishing gemstones. Oh, okay, so that's... Alright.
The armbands are complete. Pray,
Oh.
take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault.
Ah.
Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
That's nice. Oh.
I remain your faithful servant, my lord.
Guess I can't teleport while I'm inside. The hell did she give me? It was purple. Oh, it was I see. The Founder's Grasp. Fashioned after those pictured adorning the wrists of the mythical founder in ancient engravings, Archduke Elwin intended to gift these bands to his beloved sons upon their coming of age, that they might serve to remind them of the unbreakable bonds they share as proud scions of the ducal line. Scions mentioned! FF14! And the unwavering devotion that would be required to see their duty done.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
I guess that's why I couldn't fast travel out.
And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
The cutscene was waiting for us outside the door.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
He can wait a little longer, because I'm going to buckle out. Got another side quest over here. I'm just boom, 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 one after another. I'm not even completing them, most of them anyways. I'm just going straight to the next one.
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Please, just make it stop. I'm scared.
Honestly, I'd be scared too. Some shit started floating in the sky that wasn't normal. Then again, this game is full of magics and stuff, you know. I mean, can't be that crazy. A city be floating in the sky. You know, you got icons and magic and shit. Like, but I guess that's normal for them. I don't know. If regardless of what's in your world, if you haven't seen a floating city before and it's never been, city's never been known to float, and then all of a sudden it's floating, it gets encapsulated in that thing, then it's like, oh, what the fuck? Some shit that's floating that's not supposed to be floating is scary anywhere.
That can't be Rutherford, can it?
These people still struggling to get in? What's going on here?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
No, don't finish him. Don't finish Clive. That's my job. About to get another level here.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
Who's Clive talking about?
My lord Marquis. Your lord uncle bade me escort the field marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Quentin. Okay. I was wondering who he was talking about. Okay, anything left here that I need to do? It would seem not. Okay. We go back to the hideaway. We could go over to Hawkscry Cliff. That's more stuff to get done on this side of the region here. So much to do, man. I don't even think I'm gonna finish all the side quests, man. Holy. Go visit Elwyn's memorial. So 1, 2, 3 here, like 3 over here. Holy shit.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us.
It's just back there.
Oh, this thing is... Oh. Bro, when I got to this thing for the first time, I was like swinging at it. I didn't know it was Clive's father's fucking grave, dude.
Father
What the
always
fuck?
fought for what he believed was right.
I was like, oh, what is this thing? Must be for something later on. It was for something later on. Not what I was expecting.
I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Alright, damn, 7200 XPS level right there. 47. Rusted Battle Helm. Arshu Galwin's helm worn during his victorious campaign to quell the Northern Uprising. War is coming, my boy, we must make ready. Another memory to add to Clive's collection. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Oh, okay. Guess nothing else for him to do. Gotcha. Oh, we could head back to the hideaway real quick, turn in some quests or whatever. Oh my god, is there another quest here for me to do? What the fuck? A new new missive with a quest. Oh god, another one that just keeps giving me quests. I fear even next time I might not even get to the main story. Oh god. So I got the Briar's Kiss signboard, the emblem of the Briar's Kiss, the finest forge in Dalamil, run by its puckish and precocious young forge master Lubor. He inherited both his forge and the role of Desert Hare from his predecessor, the original Ruzena Dalamil. Or rather, Ruzena Dalamil. Though the mayoralty of Dalamil he won entirely by his own efforts. The rusted battle helm, Archduke Elwin's helm, worn in his victorious campaign to quell the Northern Uprising, later laid to rest upon his memorial stone. Now it sleeps in Clive's chambers, a constant reminder of the bravery and selflessness of the man in whose footsteps he and his brother mean to follow. That's starting to look pretty nice here. Alright, what's going on at the reading table? A concern for Jill. A new day. I'm not so foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart. Just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime, it takes effort, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush and bucket of lye. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace or to waste it. A wise man once said, "The night is always darkest before dawn." It is a good thing, then, that I count one who burns so bright amongst my friends. Concerns for Jill. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private. Yes, Joshua.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
And the wages of fate. Do you remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominance sits upon yours, but we are not both dominants of fire? But are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield, now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted, what Cid wanted, to cast aside fate and forge our own paths? Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength. Joshua. Wow, that's such a nice message. Wow.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive? I can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared.
Alright, we gotta go talk to Mid as well. I think we have everything we need for her prototype now. I'm not yours, lady. I'm not yours. I'm Jill's.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Adamantoid shell and shipwright's tallow.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear.
Oh. It didn't fit anywhere.
Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Alright, kids. What'd you
Don't
do with
look
the
at me like
cog?
that, Clive. I already apologised to Blackthorn. Miserable old bugger. Besides, you can't expect me to keep track of every nut and nail floating about this place. It's a mess.
That's fair. Yeah.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems...
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
The bag of bits?
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
There shouldn't be any leftover pieces.
I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Alright, easy enough. Got the brass cogwheel. So Clive didn't mess it up. He actually did make the scale properly. Okay, alright.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see. That should do it.
That is a lot of spinning pieces.
Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
Titan's tits.
Wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys.
Too many. Too many treasure hunts.
I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she just gave up, or she's still gonna work on making it fly and then bury the engine. I don't know. But
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all.
that's fair. Okay, well I got my
Dad
answer.
always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Holy 5600. Oh, yeah, model airship Curiosity. Amidst dangerous dream of flight, immortalized in a miniature. My dad always said there were two ways of living life, chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. Alright. Take my sweater off, it was getting a bit warm.
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder. Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you.
What?
Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I am not strapped.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
I am loaded. I have half a mil gil.
All right, Clive.
What do you think about Origin? You've chosen somewhere a bit more down to earth for your chat with Ultima. Then I could have come with you, finally made a name for myself instead of sitting on my arse while his Imperial fancy pants gets all the glory.
Make a name for yourself.
Without the Enterprise, we wouldn't have saved Jill, wouldn't have made it to Ash, wouldn't have escaped from Stone here with our lives. None of this would have been possible had you not followed your dream and kept your promise to Sid, and I must keep mine.
You better bloody had to and all.
Better bloody had do and all, or I'll be having his name back. Give it to Gab, maybe, or Jill. Definitely Jill. Ask about the Enterprise.
Enjoy it while you can, Clive.
So once that crystal's cracked, I'm going through with my plan. Won't be easy turning my back on a dream I chased for so long, but you know what the best thing about dreams is, Clive? They're never in short supply. Keep talking like I'm the only one ever to have set her sights on the skies, when there might be someone up there already.
Imagine that, eh?
Well, yeah, there kind of is, technically. It maybe when his Imperial Fancy Pants gets back, I can ask him to take me up there so I can see for myself.
Till then, though.
I'll be down here with everyone else dreaming away.
Draw, Clive.
Toodaloo. Okay, I'm gonna go put that memory on the board, but it looks like we can go back to side questing here. I don't think I'm gonna finish all these today, actually. I worked some pretty long shifts. Gonna get back to work. You have anything to say, Otto, about anything?
Something to ask.
Back to work tonight. Trust you to go and pick a fight with a bleeding god. Then sign up for all this excitement, you know.
No.
Sid did say the higher ups wouldn't be too happy about us trying to change the world. You've got me there, and it ain't as if I have anything better to do, so no more lip out of me. But it's the lip that keeps us on our toes, Otto.
Is that right?
Well, I better start looking for something else to moan about then, hadn't I? No one around here is bold enough or daft enough to say I'm fit for the knacker's yard, but I sure as hell ain't getting any younger.
Time to take a step back.
Let the fledglings spread their wings. Young Gott's as bright as the inside of a barrel, but his heart's in the right place. His constant failures never seem to dim his spirits either. I reckon the same might have been said of me when I was his age. Giving me the room to fall and a hand to help me up again, I never would have changed. It did have been the Gotts leading the Gotts, Clive, assuming we'd have made it this far.
I know you'll do right by us, Clive.
The Gotts leading the Gotts, it'd have been.
There's something about it.
The Gyats leading the Gyats? Still waiting to go to East Pool, huh? Model airship. Mid's dangerous dream of flight immortalized in miniature. Though the experiment ended in failure, Mid has allowed Clive to keep hold of the model so that once her renown is grown, he might sell the piece for an exorbitant amount of gil. Right, back to Hogstrike Cliff. Much to do and more. Such is life. Need to use the bathroom after this.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
Oh, they're all dead.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
Oh, goddamn, back to the hideaway. Alright, back in we go. We'll just do this one right now. Another.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Hell. Oh, I guess I had to go out and then back in order for another one to come in. Oh yeah. Actually, the flower guys, they might know something. That's good. Treasure hunt. What, you didn't think I were just saying that stuff about hiding my engine, did you? When you know I have already a fine spot picked out and everything. But if you're going to go on this grand adventure, you'll need to be quick about your business with that ruddy god of yours. Take too long and somebody more clever might beat you to the prize. I suppose in that case I could bury you one of my lesser inventions. Goddess knows I have countless.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
This should tide us over until the new moon.
Excuse me, Frederica, I have a flower question.
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, well, Mansill's good, but Royal Meadows, maybe?
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
The winds that blow across the Royal Meadows from Oilefeist Bay are strong indeed. Strong enough for snow daisies, it seems.
Would it be, let's see, is it this one? Priceless? Which one is it? Probably that one, yeah. Got lots to do here too, man. Alright. Well, let's go over here to Northreach.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Oh, right, the recruit guy. He's, yeah, he's here. We'll get to him in a bit. We can just teleport back to the
garrison is
obelisk.
threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Hang the Duke.
As he handed it in.
The bastard's not.
Hang the Duke. Here we go, Royal Meadows. Alright.
Let's go.
Yeah, I do need to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to do that right now. I will be right back. I'm back to side questing here for a little bit. Another hour.
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Let me guess, it's gonna be the coastline up to. Oh, shit, maybe not. There are some beasties here, though.
I do. Flowers. Our friends.
That's the wrong button. I can do that too.
What do you see, boy?
Let me guess, a big boy enemy. Yep.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Let's go. Flowers. Enemy slain. Flowers saved. Time to take Jill here on a nice date. Maybe kiss again. Got another Minotaur main as well.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them.
Jill will love them, yeah.
Come on.
I think she'll love them.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Alright, let's go talk to Jill. See, she wants to go for a nice little stroll. The flowers.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
doesn't wait for a yes/no response. Just says, just turns around, walks away. Follow me.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted.
Of course.
There was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive, for this flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Aww. This is so cute, man. It's so wholesome.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
The side quests to end all side quests going on right now. Ones are long, but they're capping off a lot of you know, story stuff. Snow Daisy Garland, fragrant diadem, hand-woven by Jill from flowers picked on the shores of Olafeist Bay. Never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do. And then Shiva's Kiss accessory, Song of Winter, Autumn Gone from Frosted Lips, Oblivion. Northern Nursery Rhyme reduces diamond dust cooldown time by 7.5 seconds. That's actually pretty good. I do use that one actually quite a bit. But you have some other ones that are kind of bangers, so. Jill has joined class party and will remain there. Oh, okay. Remain with him until departing for Origin. So, wait, I guess could I have just gone to Origin without having gotten Jill and, like, Joshua or something? New questline Echoes of the Fallen is now available by speaking with Karen at her stall in the hideaway. Oh, that's the, yep, okay. The Rising Tide questline is now available by inspecting the reading table in Clyde's hideaway chambers. Okay. So this is DLC stuff. Gotcha. Finally unlocked the DLC. I forgot that you had to unlock it at a certain point. I kind of just assumed I'd have to finish the game first, but.
And who'll pay for that?
Who do you think?
Good.
And what can I do for you? I'll be here if you need me.
Alright.
I'm nervous. Is it alright to be nervous?
I don't care either way, so long as you do as I tell you. Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember,
yes,
present yourself.
The hunter?
At your service, master.
Please.
Scout,
just
right?
Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet.
So
now
is
listen.
that it?
Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
Is like, oh, sneak in, steal a logbook. He's like, right, all right. Anything else?
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Even now, the capital has moved. The Empire keeps the watchtowers overlooking royal meadows and the Sea of Grace manned. But only by a skeleton crew. It's a trial, not a death sentence.
Come on. Time to fight.
Let's see how our new friends.
3 kills. Perhaps your member really is ready.
Wait, he killed me?
Or maybe not.
Uh-oh.
You deserve a rest.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Oh, that's a bit of a problem.
Draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
He like froze up in fear. I already had a level 5, What happened, man?
Ember, are you...
Oh shit, he did run.
Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Brother dipped so goddamn fast. Kestrel's break raid? Some oh. Yep, there's the 2 DLCs there. Alright. What do we got? Increases down throws damage by 10%.
A fortress?
Who'd you think?
But is he not back yet? Where'd he go? Or take off? Like permanently?
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid,
He did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway.
Honestly, fuck it, let him in.
Yes,
He's a
Sergeant.
wild one. He's a little rambunctious, but he's got a good heart.
This won't be an easy decision.
I say let him in. Fuck it.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke.
Let's go see what's going on over here.
Wearing his uniform.
It's already 11. Fuck. Gotta get to bed soon.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier.
Perhaps I will, but hang on, I need to BRB real. Alright, sorry about that. Dog was in the room now. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Get away from that. I forgot to put my plate on my bed. After I was done eating. Trying to get into it. Not for you. For you. Okay, sorry about that.
If only for a few nights.
Of course.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals.
Oh,
Were you to join us,
okay.
we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
Amen, sister.
He's always been
People must be served. The people must serve.
scornful of the opinions of anyone he
You
judged
must start
beneath
serving.
him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I
I
cannot join
remember
you.
him.
I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Whoa, wait, now, hang on a second. What kind of action you talking about there, Isabel, huh?
The task of organizing the town watch has been taking up a great deal of Philippe's time of late. And the rest he spends guarding the main gate to the markets. You'll find him there, most likely.
Alright. Oh, yeah, Philippe's over here now. The quest over there. I think we can turn one in at, back at home base as well.
Town needs you. I need you. The Duke would have you. Saw the captain just now. He's wearing his uniform. Because he handed it in.
So many side quests, man. Crazy.
What does the dame have to say about
My dog he's laying on the edge of the bed and he's just pawing at like the air towards me because he wants attention
Please, I
so
beseech
badly.
you. If If you're
And
a
he's
true
just there
son of
smiling at
Northreach, you
me.
must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady.
I think
Trying
I
to, at
think I
least.
might have to end the stream.
The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep
I gotta
watch.
get ready for bed soon, anyways.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison. Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, she's not too happy. All right.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Akashi?
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
Sure.
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Wicked. Alright. We got that right there. Dude, that's crazy how many quests I got, man. Holy. Bro, I spent 3 hours questing to side quests and still haven't even gotten through. I got half of them. Fuck. Good lord. Alright, well, it's 11:20. Doggo is bugging me. He wants attention. I gotta get to bed here soon, so I think I'm just gonna stop here for now. Because I gotta get up and... well, by the time I get to bed, it'll be under 8 hours, but I gotta be up again. Back to work, so... I will be back again tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, we didn't get much done today. Tomorrow, I might just be side questing too, actually. If I only can play for like 3 hours, you know. Might just be 3 hours more side quests. We'll see, but... Alright, that's gonna be it for me today, though, so... we did unlock the Rising Tide and Echoes of the Fallen DLC, so that's cool, though. I don't know which one's first. I think it's Rising Tide, but... We'll see. I'll have to look that up before I do it. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Take care, stay hydrated, get some exercise, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all tomorrow at the same time for some more Final Fantasy 16 for a couple hours. And yeah, and then once we're done with FF16, the DLC, see you guys next year, you know. All right, peace out, take care, bye bye. Oh, you did Echoes first, okay. Oh, so that one's the first one, okay. Yeah, I'll just do them in release order, whichever one they came out with first. So if Echoes came out first, then yeah, I'll do that. Alright, peace out. Have a good one.